guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Today we are talking about the progress report. We've got a lot to talk about. So obviously we had the SOS emergency event, so we'll be going through all the progress that I made in that and over the past few days. Before we get into that, what I first want to say is this video is sponsored by Amino, so massive thanks to those who have sponsored this, and the funds of that will be going towards possibly funding my trip to Indianapolis, for the Wizards Unite Fan Festival. Now for the next week, I will be releasing stories on the Amino app, so you can see it there. It's pretty easy to find. You can just search it in the App Store, and they've updated the logo. I think it's got a proper cool logo now. And you can find my group, so if you could just hit Discover, you can search users, Goshinyhunting, and you will find mine, so you can go join that. And what I'll be putting on there is every day I'm going to be uploading a new video, just a compilation of my best bits, because obviously on YouTube every 3 days I can upload, 2 to 3 days I can put a progress report on there, but I'll be able to do that every day. So if you want like a sneak peek into what some of my captures are, you can see those. Now I've already put a story on there for today's, so you can go and check that out. And by tomorrow, by the time this video is probably released, I will have had another one out for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day as well, lots of encounters potentially, and I want to do a big fortress grind. So you'll see some of the highlights of that in my video and the story on here. It's also great for if you want to join any other like niche communities of, you know, anime, games, LGBT plus. So there are loads of different communities for things that you have interests in and other people have similar interests in. So if you want to find a community that shares your interest, it's a place to go. Okay, let's get into today's progress report. Level 22 now, so I think we were level 20 at the last progress report, or 19. So we made some massive headway in terms of experience with this event. I probably used the Rufio's Brain Licks about 6 times today. I sometimes forget to put it on though, which can be annoying. So we've got 901 encounters, foundables returned now, 81 kilometers, 538 inns and greenhouses visited, and 75 wizarding challenges win, which is why tomorrow I'll be going out on a hunt to take down some fortresses, and obviously you'll get some there's some foundables that you can only get from that. So you really want to balance your play between foundables and actually going to fortresses, so that you're not maxing your registry out in the foundables that you can find in the wild and not making any progress with your registry. There might be some where you can just get one of a certain type in your fortress, and then you can prestige your page. So we're going to get this. This seems to be a Niffler. A Niffler last time. Oh, it's a Niffler again! It's like it tunes in for every progress report, almost. Why is Shiny Jr.? Shiny Jr. must have attracted it. Like his coin. That's pretty weird. Maybe there is a timed spawn, because I did record the one at the same time last time. Maybe. So, and we've got it, obviously. That's actually really good, because we needed a Niffler. I think we need a Niffler and a Murtlap. No, Mooncalf. One more Mooncalf, I think, and then we've completed. Yeah, we need a lot more Nifflers though. So let's look at that. Let's see what we've completed. That's professions, Dan. So registry. As you can see, there are a lot of numbers above all of these, which is why I tend to leave things to fill in stuff for the progress report, just because I think it'd be more interesting and I remember what I've done. Some of the things I have done is the pumpkin patch. Obviously with the Care of Magical Creatures SOS emergency event today, had a lot of experience. You can see rank 13 now, so even on those small encounters that I was repeating, you're getting double XP towards your family for that. 10 Neasels, 10, so many Neasels, so many baby hippogriffs, and so many flobberworms. Not that many Acromantula eggs, but got that today. Books though, I saw 3 and 1 ran or departed, as we say in this. But some interesting things did happen to the other ones. I did get 3 more baby Norwegian Ridgebacks. I didn't get anything else on that page. Forbidden Fortress, Forest, I did get another Fire Ends straight from the off as I was walking around Rushcliffe Park in Nottingham. This came, and so that's a good welcome addition to it, because these guys are going to be really hard to get. The Hippogriff is a rare, but is still fairly common. Baby Unicorn, see a lot of them, and Dragon Eggs, seen a lot of them. So at the beginning of the day, that was all full anyway, so I didn't get any of the extra experience from them that I could have had. I'm guessing Puffskeins are from a Fortress because I think that's what I got it from, or it will be from a Portkey, Portmanteau. But Firen's is definitely going to be, I mean, that's just the first page. I do worry that the balance may not be right within the game, of the, really it should be 11 Dragon Eggs and 4 Firens, so everything's quite balanced and you're not completing your registry for all the commons and then not coming into contact with anything that you need for quite a long time. But hey, that's just my opinion. So these 2s are going to be some of our rank ups. Rank 15 for Dark Arts. There wasn't even an event in that, and I'm still higher than rank 13. And that's purely because they're so common. Look at Borgin and Burks. There's things that you will see in the wild. Nothing that's actually rare on that. So we just need a Magic Most Evil and a Vanishing Cabinet 5 times, and then we've completed that to the first Prestige Silver, which I reckon we can do next week. In terms of Nocturne Alley, got my first sign fragment from Fortress. Been making some good headway on the Thestrals, so only 2 more of that. But it's the Swooping Evil that's going to be pretty hard to complete. For the Ministry, we encountered our second Tom Riddle, which was pretty cool, and got him. Portrait of Dumbledore, we've seen a fair few of those, so got a few fragments towards that. And I think we already had Magic is Might statue, but I got that from a Fortress, as well as with Tom Riddle Sr.'s gravestone. Hogwarts School, we are also making some good headway on these students. Slytherin students seems the hardest to find for me, I don't know why. But as soon as we got them, it's the Boggart Cabinet that's proving slightly more difficult. Moving Staircase, we have now completed. Oh my god, what? It won't. We've now completed Peeves. We're on our way to completing Moaning Myrtle. We had an encounter with Professor McGonagall, where she transfigures into a cat and is attacked by, I think, like a rock knight statue. But it doesn't seem to say I had the encounter. That's weird. So 15 of that, again with the balance. Like, it just doesn't seem like a great balance. Hogwarts House Cup, though, we found our first one of those from, it must have been a Fortress. Great Hall, we're making very slow progress on that. Even though we have seen 2 forks, haven't actually dealt with one yet. Portraits of Albus Dumbledore, we got that from a Fortress, as well as that House Hourglass. Sorting Hat, again 2 fragments from the Fortress, and same for the Owl Lectern. So these are things that we're going to have to grind Fortresses for, really. If you think about how much it costs to buy a pack of runestones, it's actually pretty cheap. So it's 40 gold. So Fortresses and grinding them is going to be a really important part of this game that I don't think many people will be hitting as hard as they are doing your encounters in the wild. As it goes for Legends of Hogwarts, we made really good progress on the Room of Requirement. We just need 2 more young Ginny Weasleys. We've got 1 extra today, but we maxed out our Luna Lovegood, I think, the other day, and Filch and the Weasley Fireworks, they and the Dumbledore Army's dummy, they're all just one Hedwig. We're making some progress with Snape, but he's proving pretty hard for me to catch. I don't know why. Seen 9, caught 4. That's not good odds. Sirius Black, we've got 2 fragments towards that and seen him twice. Still not seen Harry Potter, and still not got the Potions book, Advanced Potion Making, that belonged to Tom Riddle, I think is that one. Chest Chamber, caught a lot of Rons. That's all good. Still, I think 2 Dumbledore encounters, 0 catches. No Hermione, no Flying Keys, and no chess piece. Then we go into the Ministry of Magic, which we're now rank 15, so it ranks just in line with Dark Arts. It's because we're getting so many things for the Ministry Atrium, but still missing those flock of interdepartmental memos, not seeing them as common. We've made some good progress towards the Ministry Atrium. We now have 5 out of 15 fragments for the Fountain of Magical Brethren from fortresses. We've encountered 4 Tank of Brains now and only got 1, which is a bit poor. But they're not seeming too rare. 2 out of 11 for the Veil, as it was before, I believe. We've encountered a fair few Tonks now. Seen 6, caught 4, or dealt with 4. Mad-Eye Moody, we got a good ratio there. Seen 7 and got 6 out of 8 fragments, but none of the entrance and the chair, sadly. Magizoology, ranking up in that, getting a lot of scrolls today. And we've got enough Graphorn, as I said before, so I need to probably go to a spawn where there's Magizoologist, and we could probably get that done pretty easily. So Baby Nifflers, Murtlap, Billywig and Niffler still to go. Central Park, we made some good progress on Trolls, Arumpants and the Branch of Bowtruckles. Pickets and Murtlaps though are proving very hard to find. Murtlap from a fortress. Demiguise we have seen in the wild and we caught that first time, which is pretty good. Then we go to New York City. We found our first unicorn today. Actually, we've seen 2, so we didn't find our first. We dealt with our first today and got it entered into our fragments. 1 out of 11. Okami Egg, I just literally keep seeing all the time. 16. That's a high threat level, and I've seen 16. So that's kind of frustrating, getting that again and again. Then we go to Magical Games and Sports, another rank up, and we see the Gobstones now being maxed out, but the rest is gonna be a bit of more of a grind. Still not seeing any Chudley Cannons player, so we need to encounter that. Hogwarts Quidditch Pitch is looking a bit better with 7 out of 8 fragments for the Golden Snitch now. We got one today, and Ron Weasley on his Quidditch Keeper Ron, only 1, and the stands, I think we're going to have to grind with fortresses. Triwizard Maze, we've got good progress towards the Nimbus 2000. Scene 3, caught 7, that's a good ratio. I think we've got them from Portkeys. Harry Potter, Quidditch Captain Harry Potter, we have seen one of him. I think that was a new encounter actually that we hadn't had in previous. Mysterious Artifacts, now making good progress towards the second page of the rumour requirement. They're all pretty much like steadily building, none taking too much of the lead apart from the Quill Acceptance, but we only need 1 of that. Dumbledore's Office, we caught a Philosopher's Stone for the second time today, which is a really cool encounter actually. Mirror of Erised, we've found them and dealt with another one of them. Got some more sword fragments and 1 more left for Dumbledore's Memory Cabinet, which is pretty good. Room of Requirement, making good progress on Mad-Eye Moody's Eye. That's pretty. It's a common high encounter. Time Turner, we've seen 4 of those and only got 1 fragment from all of that. So that's a shame. And then Wonders of the Wizarding World, another rank up, and we see that's slowly making steady progress on all of those. Dirigible Plums, less so than the others, but we should get that in the next week as well if we can catch pretty much double of what we have there. Hogwarts Gate, we've seen a few Grawps now, severe encounters, seen 4 and got 3 out of 11 fragments now. We've got all our wanted posters of Sirius Black. We keep encountering that a lot, 16 encounters so far, and loads of Howlers. And then it moves to Oddities. I keep planning to do a night stream and or even just going out and playing at night, but I keep getting to the end of the night and then I'm like, oh, I'll just do some recording on something. There's too much content to create at the moment. But Oddities, found a lot of Urklings during the daytime, a Leprechaun in the morning on one occasion. But yeah, I think we go out, we'll find plenty of Horned Serpents, maybe a Horned Serpent egg. Did I encounter that? Or I think that was actually that was from either a Portkey or a Fortress. Yeah, so I need to go out and see some vampires, werewolves on a full moon. What type of night is it now? It is not a full moon. It's a waning crescent moon, so we're going the other way now. So we're going to have to wait a while before the werewolves will be out in full. Apart from that, we have obviously just got a lot of books from Magic Zoology. The biggest thing to talk about this week is for sure going to be this. Portkeys. 8-10K Portkeys. I did not think we would get this quick, but the final Portkey that we needed today, I let my partner click it, and it was a Paramount Portkey. So super hyped about opening them, and can't wait to see what we get from them. Don't know how that's on 5.2. I started them at the same time. Maybe I moved a little as I was clicking the others. But yeah, so we're going to do a massive opening of that. I'm going to be filming that properly. Just so you guys can see my reaction to what we get. I think we'll get some really good stuff from that, some rares, and it'll be a good idea good way to see like what is in these 10Ks, because I've had the odd one where I've got Hermione Granger's wand, but opening 10, it'll be interesting to see it'll give us a good range of what you can get from them. So that to look forward in possibly the next day, the next 2 days. It depends how much I walk. Profession wise, as you've seen, we've just got a ton of books there. Trying to build my power so I can one-hit things when I do some encounters. So we haven't got that because we need the green books, which you can only get from I don't upgrade my stamina, which you can only get from the special events one coming up. Oh, there we go. So we can upgrade the power there. Howling Wolves. And we've upgraded to level 5 now for Magic Zoology. Maybe, I'm not sure what that means when we go up 5. Do we get extra power when you have 50% or greater stamina? Plus 10. Oh, I did not know that. Didn't realise. Yeah, so we've made some good progress on that as well, with all those rank ups in the family. Some potions. Massively helpful getting your Dawdle drafts in combination. I would definitely suggest stocking up on your Dawdle drafts before doing any dark detectors. Make sure that you've got some potents and Dawdle drafts just in case you get that rare encounter, because you're going to need to bring it down, because it's like 1% catch rate base, I think. So you want to increase your odds by bringing it down a few levels on the threat detector, and then that Dawdle draft will just prevent it from going away whilst you've got those, that increased chance of getting it. Yeah, so I think I need to get pick up some hermit crab shells tomorrow, and after that probably I've got plenty of healing potions. Oh nice, I can make a Bruffia's brain elixir. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. We're going to make some good progress over the next week. We've got some fun content to create and just some fun outgoings. So target for the next week, got to level 22, and that is, how much is that base experience? I can't find out, but it's going to get pretty heavy. I reckon my target for this week is to get to level 25 over the next week, but I can see myself exceeding that just in terms of how much experience we've been getting this week. We'll find out. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.